Evening, I'm Brian Hackley.
And I'm Juliette Goodrich. The earthquakes near Ridgecrest not only shook up Southern California, but also have people here thinking about what may be coming. We sent KPIX 5's John Ramos to find out if we're ready.
It's the final day of the Marin County Fair and the weather is beautiful. So why would people be coming here anticipating a disaster? Actually, they aren't, but it may not be a bad idea. The powerful earthquakes in the Southland Desert have been a reminder that the next big one here isn't an if, but a when.
People wake up a little bit and are more interested in finding out more information about how to be prepared.
Quakes that are going on in Southern California right now, absolutely. It's a very good reminder because in the hustle and bustle of every day, we forget.
That's why the San Rafael Fire Department's booth was a popular place this morning. They featured a game where residents tried to identify items in an emergency bag with their eyes closed.
Feel it with both hands. What do you think that is?
A water bottle.
Yeah, good job. Why do you think you want water in your disaster kit?
It got people thinking about what they might need after a quake and reinforced the idea of having a go bag ready in case of sudden evacuation. And over at the virtual reality exhibit,
looks like the earthquake is starting, so I'm going to come over here, try and get under the table.
A quake simulator brought the experience of a major temblor to life.
It's kind of easy to forget things, but when you're standing in kind of a house and you kind of understand the gravity of the situation, you know, that really helps to really solidify key points.
First responders say information is key in an emergency, and that's why they're trying to sign everyone up to a service called Alert Marin to get notifications in case of a disaster. Of course, that only helps if the phones are actually working.
So much of the information sharing we do now is based on cell phones and internet. So we need to be able to get that power back up and get those systems back up to be able to communicate with people.
The last major quake here, Loma Prieta, happened in 1989, before the internet even existed. Communications have improved immensely since then, but we're also a lot more dependent on electronic devices now. So we can prepare for a disaster, but we won't know what we don't know until it actually happens. In Marin County, John Ramos, KPIX 5.
Officials say in a major earthquake, Bay Area first responders will immediately be overwhelmed, and it is vital that residents be prepared to care for themselves for at least the first few days following a disaster.